We're preparing for obviously the end of the school year. A lot of my job as a senior is helping out the freshmen, other lower classmen, or doing the dirty work that others don't have time to do. Like for instance, during the plant sale, I would come in during the weekends and make sure everything looks nice. Plant sale went really well. We made, I think, a little over $6,000. I always find it the most fun because you're actually watching the fruits of your labor become a reality. For me, it's the highlight of the year because that's what I intend on going into floriculture and horticulture. I had always loved plants. I love frolicking in the garden. I've managed to work in a greenhouse and got that experience. I've managed to be comfortable around heavy equipment. I got certified to drive a skid steer, a zero-turn mower, tractor, a crane, before I even had a learner's permit. I was making a gravel base for a paver design we were doing, and I kept fiddling over all the small details. So this time I just said, you know what? I did it all right. It's when I learned to be confident in what I created and know when it's enough. I tend to do theater as much as I can. The role I am most proud of is certainly Wadsworth. I believe that was a character that I did very well. There was a lot of passion behind that one. It just clicked so much with that guy.
Although only a smidget of what you might speak, and trust me, the play itself is killer.
My favorite memories this year was certainly SpongeBob. SpongeBob is a musical that is very hard to not enjoy doing and watching. I never thought I would get Student of the Month. I never saw myself as someone who would be able to earn it. I've always secretly kind of wanted to get it because validation is a really cool thing. However, I certainly do appreciate becoming Student of the Month.
Currently in communication technology, we're working a little bit with video production and doing all the steps that lead up to actually working on the video. We're doing lots of planning with storyboarding. We're also working on actually recording and a little bit of photography now. We wanted to do the idea of going into somebody's mind while they're listening to their friend read to them, as if the story of the book is pretty much coming out onto the page and they're a part of it. You have to be able to go kind of outside of the box. With that, you have to have like a little bit of an imagination to be able to go through and make something fun and enjoyable to other people. One project that really stood out was just kind of the morning announcements. I got to work on it once, and that was only working behind the camera, kind of readjusting it to make it look the best. And after that, I got to help with editing it to make sure that there was no like anything that wasn't supposed to be said. And I really enjoyed that. It was lots of fun. For Drama Club, I'm a part of stage crew, and we do a lot of the stuff that happens behind the stage during shows. I got to kind of be a little bit of a leader, inform people of their cues and like when it was for bringing stuff in and off stage. And for marching band, I play the flute and I march. It's lots of fun to be able to learn something as new to me as being able to not just play my instrument well, but be able to be an individual in such a big group of people. I really hope to either become a photographer or be able to work behind cameras in news stations. When I found out that I was Student of the Month, I felt really surprised. Here, it's such a big opportunity to be able to have and to be chosen for, so very honored and happy.
Mechatronics is automation and industrial controls, so anything to do with any factories, manufacturing, anything like that. So the robotics systems and anything electrical or mechanical in there, we just can design or fix. We just finished up the capstones. It's kind of like a job fair for us. So a lot of people came in and gave us all stuff and wanted us for like full-time jobs just from there because they know what mechatronics is and how much they need it. So I did a robotic product sorter. So I simulated like a recycling plant where a full bottle wouldn't pass and an empty bottle would. Having to have the robotic arm and my regular system communicate, I think set my capstone apart because that's all they do in industry. They have to make two foreign pieces of equipment communicate perfectly with each other.
Jackson definitely, he likes to work hard and fast, really fast. He does he likes to do a lot of robot stuff, and he's really good at what he does. Helps me understand things that I don't understand.
I'm gonna go to Penn State, so I'm gonna do the 2+2, so 2 years here in York and then 2 years up at Maine. And during that time, I've got some interviews set up for different companies that came to the capstone. And they're gonna look at me for internships. But as things get more automated, we need people to repair the machines that are doing the automation. And not a lot of people know that skill. That's why mechatronics technicians are so sought after, because it's moderately new and everybody's hopping on the automation train, so they need more and more people to do it. I feel like it was really a good opportunity to be able to do dual enrollment through HACC, and then also a fantastic opportunity to be able to go into mechatronics. When I found out I was student of the month, I was excited and pretty grateful, because I put in a lot of work over the past 4 years, and it's nice to be recognized.